kindergartners, welcome to Writing Workshop. Yesterday, Miss Gardner came to you and she talked about our new author that we started studying. And we're going to continue talking about him for the next couple weeks. His name is David Shannon, and this is a picture of him right here. And she read you guys one of his most popular books, which is actually an award winner, No, David. And I'm going to read you the next book in the David series because that's what we're working through right now. Before I do that, let's look over here at our chart. There's a couple things you talked about that David Shannon does in his books to make writing fun. He uses ovals for the body of his characters. He uses lots of color. He even puts color in the background. And he uses a lot of two-page spreads. So I'm going to read you this book today, David Goes to School by David Shannon. And David Shannon is the author and the illustrator of his books. David Goes to School. David's teacher always said, "No, David, no yelling, no pushing, no running in the halls." David, you're tardy, which means he's late for class. Sit down, David. Don't chew gum in class. David, raise your hand. Keep your hands to yourself. Pay attention. Wait your turn, David. I don't care who started it. David, recess is over. Shh. Again? That's it, mister. You're staying after school. See, he colored all over his desk, which you're not allowed to do at school. David, have you finished? Good job, David. Yes, David, you can go home now. Okay, so our chart talks about how he uses ovals for the bodies of his people. And if you look right here on the front cover, you can see that. He's got an oval for the body. Every character that he writes, he does that same thing. They usually have a sideways oval for their head too. And I know you guys noticed he uses lots of color. Let's talk a little bit about the color backgrounds. If you look right here, what color is the background on this page? Okay, let's see if he changes it. If I go back, oh, look. Right there, that must be the color of the walls in his classroom. And then back here, when he goes home, look what color those walls are. He always makes sure that he colors the background. And part of the reason he does that is because then his pictures take up the whole page. They go from the top to the bottom, the left to the right. He doesn't leave any white space in his books. And I'm going to try to do that because today I get to start writing my book, inspired by David Shannon. And I've already thought about what I wanted to write about like you guys did yesterday. You came up with your ideas. So today I'm going to do my front cover of my book. And Miss Gardner went ahead and she folded this for me yesterday. So it's all folded and ready to go. I'm just going to do the front cover. And I want to try to make sure I don't leave any white space. Okay? Now my book is going to be about my cat. And my cat is named Socks, but sometimes I call her Frankie. And sometimes Frankie gets into trouble. So I was thinking I could write a book like the No David book and call it No Frankie. So I'm going to start on the front cover of my book with my title, which is No Frankie. And then I need to put my picture and my name and then color my background in so that it's not a white page anymore. So No, which I know how to spell that, just like we've got right here on David's book. No, and then Frankie, Frankie. And do you see how I even left room down here for my name and for a picture? I want to plan in my head where I'm writing things so that I make sure there's enough room. Because if I wrote my words so big, there wouldn't be any room left for my picture or my name. I'm going to go ahead down here at the bottom in smaller words, write my name, because this is my book. I'm still leaving room for my picture. Now, right here on the front cover of David Shannon's book, the book is about David. So do you see who he drew there? He drew David, didn't he? And since my book is about my cat named Frankie, who do you think I should draw on the front cover of my book? I'm going to draw Frankie. Now, I already know what she looks like. She is a white and black cat, so I am going to use the colors white and black to draw her. And I want to try to use an oval for her head, just like David Shannon did, because I think that's a pretty good idea, don't you? So let me get her head on here. And I'm also going to use some shapes for her ears, because cat ears are kind of shaped like triangles. And what shape do you think I need for her eyes? An oval or a circle, I think, would work just fine. There's her nose, and I can't forget her whiskers. And now I just need to add the color. I almost forgot, we need some details. She's got green eyes, so I'm going to put some green here for her eyes. And her nose is kind of pink, and even in the middle of her ears is pink. So I'm going to add the color detail. And then, you know, I'm going to come back to shading her in, and I'll color her in a little bit, but I want to show you how to color in the background. So I decided I'm just going to use green for my background, and I want to fill in all the white space. So I'm going to start at the top and just fill in all of this white space. And I might even have to go behind my letters a little bit, and that's okay. One trick is to color your background in last. After you have everything else done, then color your background in, okay? All right, friends, I want you to start on your books. So you have it made, you already have your idea. Today you do your front cover. And tomorrow when you come back, you're going to get to see my front cover is going to be all finished. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have fun writing. Bye.